Okay. Hey, flosstube.
Hi, flosstube. We're the Stitchin' Misfits.
Slinkies.
We've been gone because we had life to do last weekend, but we're back. You can't get rid of us that easy. No, it ain't happening.
We had life this weekend too.
Yes.
We have a social calendar.
Yes.
We like it that way.
We do. So let's talk about today's tea. It's not so happy, but okay, first of all, look at these mugs. Look at the little cups.
Look, these are from Morocco. My son-in-law and my daughter, my son-in-law, and my grandson went to Morocco and Spain at the end of
March?
January.
Right? January? No, they went after your birthday.
They went after my birthday, so it was in March, before Jacob's birthday. So from the beginning of the March before the 31st. They went to Morocco. They got home like 4 days before Jacob's birthday, which, anyway. So, yeah. And these were brought back for my husband. They're little
coffee cups, technically.
Little coffee cups, little espresso. And what do we have in it? We do not have espresso.
We don't have espresso. We wish we did. Today's tea is called Bonfire. It's another Adagio sample. Let me read what's all in this.
There's a shitload. Oh,
you said a bad word. That's okay. It's pretty similar to what this tea tastes like. Honeybush tea, apple pieces, aniseed, lapsang chuang, which is a type of tea, cocoa nibs, rose hips, cinnamon bark, red peppercorn, orange peels, cloves, cinnamon flavor, orange flavor, safflower, hazelnut flavor. That's, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 things in this tea.
That's a list this long.
That is 14 things in this tea. And it's called Bonfire. Guys, I love bonfires. I'm a little pyromaniac still, and I had high hopes. I like fire.
We thought it says bonfire.
It sounds like it's a very inviting type thing. Guys, this tea tastes like ass.
You said a bad word.
I did say a bad word, and it's not even fully descriptive of how bad this tea tastes. You guys, it's horrible. We smelled it when we were at our having our quilting day earlier, and we started to question our decision to drink this tea.
It smells like dirt.
Kind of.
It's just a dirt smell.
Yeah. It's earthy, I think is how fancy people say it. It's earthy.
Dirt.
Dirt. But yeah, it's so...
I can't even pretend.
I'll take a sip on camera so y'all will have proof that I actually did try this. Yep, that's horrible. So.
I already did, and I'm doing it again. It's nasty. So this one is going in the trash with, what was the first one we did? Apple.
Mist green. It's over there somewhere.
Buy tea.
Let the cat play with it before we throw it away.
She probably wouldn't even go near it because of the smell.
It's horrible.
So what did we do today, Miss Annie?
Well, we went to the Quilting Retreat Center again for our second day because we bought a package of 2 last time. And it's fun. This time it was a lot busier. There were a lot more groups of ladies there. But it was still fun. We had our own little space, our own little corner of Misfits.
We sat across from each other this time instead of next to each other. So.
Yeah, which was still fine. We could pass things back and forth.
Chocolate.
Yeah. Hanan could help me because I tested gravity a few days ago and twisted my ankle.
The pay is not good in this job.
Testing gravity. It still works, just in case y'all want to know. But so I had to have her go to the iron station for me a couple times when my ankle was hurting.
I didn't mind.
So.
It was okay.
Yay, ironing. So we got a lot done this time, though.
We will insert pictures here.
And on our Instagram.
And on our Instagram, you can see them, but I will insert the pictures of the things that we created.
Yeah, and we'll talk about them.
I made my first quilt top.
Yeah, she completed how many? 2 full. Well, I mean, if you want to put borders on the second one for Jacob, maybe.
Well, I need to check and see the dimensions and the pattern and see what my fabric looks like. If I can, I can. If I can't, I'm not going to worry about it because I think it's perfectly fine the way it is. You guys can see it and judge for yourselves.
Yeah.
So I think it's Jacob's size. Probably Sahara's size too.
Yeah.
Because she steals his blankets. Mimi makes them.
Yep.
Because she's weird.
It's cool. A blanket's a good blanket. So yeah, we got a lot done today. I finished a complete quilt. Finished quilting it, binding it, and everything like that. So
she made an eye pillow sack.
Yeah, I let's see. I had to zigzag a bunch of cross stitch fabrics.
You did your squares for the
block of the month squares. I did those.
I practiced making one. Well, I can use it later because we don't get the final 2, so.
The final 4.
The final 4.
Because it's 20.
Okay.
I think, and then you can buy it. But she had to go get an extra kit.
Yeah, because I messed up. Remember I said I had to go to quilt confession, and say that I screwed up on the green, which I did. And I went to get some. They didn't have any remnants, so I had to buy a whole kit, which was fine. It's only like $9.99. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. So she had enough extra to do a whole extra square of one of the ones. So we'll put those on our Instagram, and you can see that progress as well.
Yeah, because they're just really huge to try to hold up.
Yeah, trying to show off a whole quilt and a whole quilt top. Yeah, that's good.
I'll insert the pictures that we have of our quilting day.
Yeah.
Me with if you can see my scarf I'm wearing, it's black and it's got like fuzz all over it. It's because of my quilt.
And you got it
back.
all over what shirt?
My mash shirt, Angie, look.
She has it too.
I'm part of the 4077. I'm Hot Lips.
So, when I think quilting center, you know what shirt I'm going to wear?
Metallica.
And what's it say, Kanan?
Middle up your ass.
It does. Middle of your ass. Because, throw the quilting ladies off. It's all good.
I think we did.
Oh, yeah, we did. I think they were terrified of us.
It's okay. Mr. Pam came and talked to us.
Exactly.
He's a little weird, yes.
Yeah, well, that's cool. We're pretty weird, too, so that happens.
We are.
Yep.
All right, so what we're going to do now?
Okay, whips.
Whips.
You want to start with yours?
Sure.
Go for it.
So this past couple of weeks, I haven't really stitched a lot, mostly because I have just been feeling blah. But I did get back out my MFE sow. I went back over here and crossed some X's that I had when I took it to the guild that I noticed that I hadn't crossed. Oops. So I crossed those, and then I started
moving on down the road.
Moving on down the road for
March, I think.
March, and then I have April still to do. In April, you start seeing the word spring over here.
Spring.
So cute.
Yes.
And then because we were doing our RALSAL, hashtag RALSAL.
Read along, stitch along.
We were reading Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. I broke out my Plague Doctor because, Dr. Jekyll. And Mr. Hyde. So I know you guys haven't seen it in a while. I did. Oh, look, you can really see.
You're starting to see them come together.
Yeah. So I have done about nine rows.
Nice.
While I was stitching, and I went back to listening to Dracula because Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde's not that long.
It's 10 chapters, and
and they're short chapters.
We finished it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It was a good read, though. I'm glad we got to read it.
It was really, I enjoyed it. I don't think I'd ever read Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and so it was a nice. It was really good.
Yeah, because it's one of those, like, everyone kind of knows the story, just from folklore. Just,
movies.
Yeah, that type of stuff. But it was interesting to see where it originally came from.
Yes, because most of the movies out there are not true to the book.
No, not at all.
I mean, Abbott and Costello, come on. meet
Yeah.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Well, there was
Or is it Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde part of the Marvel?
no, not that I know of.
Yeah, he hangs out with Iron Man.
Oh, he does. Cool.
With Nemo on the submarine. Captain Nemo. Yes.
Okay.
And with the Hulk too.
Okay.
There's a movie. What movie is that, guys? Y'all are yelling at me. I know. You guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah.
Submarine.
Thor's there too.
Thor's there too. The Avengers?
Maybe it's the Avengers.
Okay, I don't remember Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde
Yeah.
in the Avengers.
Yeah, he's there.
Which one? Who played him?
Some weird guy.
Because I think I've seen pretty much all the Avengers.
It's the same guy. It's the same guy that plays.
Because there's the Hulk, and that's kind of close, but...
Who's the red guy?
Vision? No.
No. The red. The guy that's red. And he was. Oh shit. He's red. He's got a square head. He's red. I don't know. But Dr. Jekyll and Hyde are on the cat with Captain Nemo on the submarine, and because he turns, Jekyll turns, and he like beats the hell out of the walls.
I think that's the Hulk.
No, it's not the Hulk.
It's not the Hulk. Okay.
Or I could be completely wrong. So,
I was about to say, that doesn't sound like the Avengers enough.
Anyway, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, awesome book.
Yeah. She thinks she watched a bootleg version. China.
Probably. Who knows?
Alright, what's your next weep?
That is all my weeps.
All your current weeps?
Well, the witch, I haven't gotten. I don't know. I'll continue. But yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, well, for my Ralph for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I started my Rocky Horror Pixel People. Let me move my needle minder here. And so what I currently have, I have Dr. Frankenfurter in the middle there, almost completely done. I need to fill in. And then I have a lot of magenta done, and the tip top of Riff Raff's head, and part of Columbia's face. And I love this fabric. This is my, this is PTP Monster Mash 28 count cashel linen. So pretty. So I started that. That's going to work up pretty quickly. And I love it because I think I got a fat eighth of this. Not a big piece. But since these pixel people are so small, I cut it in half. And I zigzagged it. And I'm going to do the Universal Classic Monsters on the other piece. The little pixel people version of that.
And then what are you going to put at the top?
This one, I think I'm going to put Don't Dream It, Be It from Rocky Horror. And then on the Classic Monsters, I think I'm going to put Late Night Double Feature Picture Show. So that'll be fun.
It will be so much fun.
Alright, now where I did a little bit of progress on Brouhaha. So I can show that. I got some coffee cups down, and my border's starting to creep up.
Woohoo.
So I'm enjoying that. I worked a bit on knitting and stuff, and I finished a couple small things, so that's not what I've been working on, but I think those are all the whips I currently have on me. Oh, wait, let me check. Oh, no, I do have it. So I've been wanting to do the MFE Sal as well, but I got some Ada to do it, but then I'm like, do I really want to do it on Ada, or do I want to do it on linen or even weave or something like that?
No, I want to do mine on linen.
So I'll look around because it requires kind of a big piece of linen and nothing. Locally, if I just want like some cheap linen, I'll just go to, Joann's, Hobby Lobby and see what they have. But they all carry the MCG stuff, which is quality is really sketchy. So I looked through my stash and realized I had a huge piece of 32 count MCG textiles linen. And I measured the threads going back and forth because a lot of complaints have have arisen from the fact that it doesn't have the same amount of threads either way, so sometimes your final piece will be distorted as a result. So I measured it, it looked pretty accurate, and so I started stitching a tiny bit on it to see how it was going to come out. And I like it. I'm using, this is just DMC 890. So I like it, so I'm probably going to, I just did this as a test, but I'm probably going to pick it up and do this for Misfit Mania. Oh. Try and get ahead on that.
And what is Misfit Mania?
Misfit Mania is kind of our version of Stitch Mania, because the Stitch Mania, I like the idea of doing something during the month of May, but I don't see myself starting something every day or having a huge amount of starts, because I like to be able to finish something. Like, I mean, I'll have a few whips, but I want to start 31 things.
And we realize that in Stitch Mania you can do you, but it still just seemed about a lot of starts, and we decided we didn't want to do that. So we decided to set goals for ourselves for the month of May. My personal goal is I had kitted up a bunch of Halloween ornaments that I plan on finishing and then FFOing during the month of May. Yeah,
and so. I think I'm gonna do the MFE sal, and at least, I mean, it's a year-long sal, so by May they'll only have 5 of the months out, but I'm gonna try and catch up on that, is do as much of that as I can. And then I'm also going to cast on for a pair of socks and work on a pair of socks, and they're gonna be watermelon socks. I'll show the yarn next time. It's really fun.
It is fun. So I plan on finishing the ornaments that I have, and if I get those done, then I was going to move on to something else, and I totally forgot what it was I was going to move on to. But something. So yeah,
some of us we're just going to, make goals for ourselves that's not necessarily all about starting a bunch of things. So if you want to join us, that's cool. We'll be doing it on Instagram, and I think you have a Facebook event.
If you are in our Texas Stitchers group on Facebook, and you don't have to necessarily live in Texas to be a Texas Stitcher. If Texas lives in your heart, as it should for everyone, if you love a Texan, you can join the Texas Stitchers group. We open, we don't care.
Well, we're pretty open.
So,
granted, I mean, if we're talking about doing more local events, it's going to be Texas specific, but you know, that's just the nature of the beast there.
Right.
But yeah, and if our mania is not your thing, do your own.
Yes.
Make up your own. It doesn't have to be about starting a bunch of projects. Whatever works for you.
And we're doing fun things on our group, like Flasher Friday.
Yeah.
Be a flasher, flash your whip, flash what you're working on.
Yeah.
And I think I posted that kind of late on Friday on our Stitch and Misfits Instagram. And our RAL Sals we post in both places as well.
Yeah.
On the events page on Texas Stitchers on Facebook, and on at stitchin.misfits on Instagram. So you can follow the read along, stitch along sals, and you don't have to cross stitch to participate. If you stitch, it has the word stitch in the thing that you are doing, you may join.
Yeah, so like for my mania, I'm going to be knitting a pair of socks too, so if you just want to do some sort of challenge for yourself.
Because there is the knit stitch and the purl stitch.
Exactly, those are types of stitches.
Those are types of stitches. So
crochet has stitches too.
Treble crochet stitch and single crochet stitch and
all sorts of stuff. So
and you have to take stitches to quilt, and so if you are a stitcher of any kind, you are welcome to RAL Sal with us.
Absolutely. Our next RAL Sal, since we finished up Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde
pretty quick,
and it was pretty quick. We just did the Audible, or not Audible, but it was on Project Gutenberg, a free audiobook, just because it's easier to stitch and listen. The next one's going to be Moby Richard.
Yeah, Moby Dick.
Moby Dick. We call him Moby Richard.
Moby Dick by Herman Melville. They're projectgutenberg.org. If you type in Moby Dick, you will get a link to an ebook and audio. So join us if you would like. We're going to be starting that on May 1st.
No, June.
June 1st.
Yes, because
May is Stitch Mania.
May is Mania. And then, so we're going to
do something for Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo? I'm going to go Cinco de Drinko. Go get some margaritas. That's what I'm going to do.
Ooh, if my Barbara Owls fabric gets here. It should.
It should.
It's already shipped. So it should be here on my Starfruit on Cinco de Mayo.
Awesome. Okay, so I guess we should move on to our FOs.
I have no FOs. I have no FFOs. Do you have an FO?
I do have an FO, actually. And it is nothing fancy, but it is... Hold on. Come here. It is my Office Suite Office. I finally finished that with my crappy Ada. But I like it. It's cute.
I think it turned out really nice. And your stitches look beautiful.
Thank you. And this, I'm going to make my husband one. His is going to say Cube Sweet Cube since he has a cube. And his is going to be like different shades of blues and grays.
I think I'm going to make my husband one too. And his will probably have purples and grays.
Yeah, there you go. So I'll have to FFO this soon. And then that's really all.
And I'll be stitching Cube Sweet Cube along.
Cube Sweet Cube along. Square along, even.
Yeah, this tea stings.
The tea does stink. Sad.
That's sad.
It was really sad. Okay, so do you have any FFOs?
I don't even have any FFOs, but I think you do.
Yes, I have quite a few. I went crazy a couple weekends ago. So first, I think I showed these on our first joint floss tube.
Mm-hmm.
I cross stitch so I don't kill people. I have this. I just finished it in a hoop, and then if you flip to the back, I did a finish using some felt
and blanket stitch
and a blanket stitch. This, my other one here, Candy is Dandy but Liquor is Quicker. I tried this one first with the felt on the back, and they just do a whip stitch, but I think I cut it too small because I didn't use the outside of the hoop. But it still looks okay to me. I'm happy with it.
Who's going to look at the back?
Exactly. I just wanted it to look nicer, and I think it helps it lay flat against the wall a little bit. So,
Candy.
Candy's Dandy, but Liquor is Quicker. Okay.
And again, the K Candy is for a friend of ours.
Who spells her name with K. So, okay. And then I got these frames from Joann's a while back, just a 3-pack on clearance. And that's Mr. Perky, Percolator.
And they are laced in. You can't look. It's so nice and flat on the back. No bulges. Oh, that's the thing.
That's the
stand-up thing.
Yeah. So I just put, I cut a piece of cardboard out, and I kind of shoved it in, and at first it looked good, but it was kind of a little bit bubbly, so I went ahead and tried lacing it in, and the lacing it in makes all the difference. What you looking at?
It's just held in with that one little thing?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Well, I think it slides in too, but
okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, these were just like some cheap little frames, so that's Perky. And have a nice poop.
Have a nice poop. Boop.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, I'm not going to pay custom framing prices.
I think these look great.
For some of these, I'm just going to work at my own skills of trying to frame and finish things. And
I think these look fabulous.
Thank you. So that is 5 FFOs.
5 FFOs. She went to town on the finishing. I got to do the same.
Yes, I was like, okay, if I stitch these things, and I think that's another reason I'm not big on like having a whole bunch of starts, because I'm like, I like the process of finishing them too, and I want them put up around my house or whatever you're going to use them for, because then it's like, I've done all the stitching for what,
Right. If you don't finish anything, then what's the point?
Yeah. So.
Which means that I've got to get off my keister and get busy. She'll get off the pot.
Right.
Okay, I guess that brings us to
haul, loot, whatever you want to call it.
Lord help us both. It's been, keep in mind, it's been 3 weeks.
Yes, and this is actually us paring back a bit because...
Yeah,
because I was just like, I haven't,
we
I
have
haven't bought a lot of stuff.
We have quit color and cotton.
Yeah, as we talked about on the last one.
As we spoke about on the last one because of issues. And fabric happened same way, so we canceled that.
Yeah. So right now I'm between. I'm going to hold off on joining any other fabric of the month. I like them. I like being surprised each month. Especially helps you to use different colors you didn't think you'd be interested in. But I'm going to hold off because I have plenty of fabric right now. Yeah. So if I want a specific color, I'll just buy it. Or what I've been doing recently is these new companies or dyers I've found. I've been ordering just small pieces of theirs to see if I like it in the first place. So,
okay.
I guess that brings us to our first one.
Hang on, let me pop.
Yeah, what's up?
And, yeah. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, we had to pause because Hanan had to run and get something and dump out the nasty tea. The smell's starting to bother us.
It was bad.
So we finally got our order from Garibaldi's Needleworks.
Yay!
So this was fun. I got Monaco in iced coffee. And I've got to show, I don't know if the color's going to show up really well, but this color's gorgeous.
It is really pretty.
See if you can, let's see, hold it up there. It's
How's it coming
kind
out?
of...
It's not just your typical brown. There are pinks and there's a
lot of variation in here.
There's even like a hint of green and mauve. It's beautiful.
It's just like really, really detailed.
It is.
Like a really detailed deep dyeing process. I got this.
Look at this modeling on the back here.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that modeling.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's more interesting to me than like some of your normal primitive colors. And I got it. This is a half a yard of Monaco, and of 28 count Monaco, and I decided.
This is Monaco?
Yeah, this is Monaco. And I decided to get it to do my Full Moon Club by the Primitive Hair, because that's one of those. It's just such a big project that required such a big cut. So, but yeah, it feels really nice. I think it's gonna stitch up beautifully. What are you?
I like Monaco.
Yeah, it's pretty. Then one thing I didn't like is that they don't finish the raw edges. They don't serge them. So I just went ahead during my quilting day and just did a zigzag around it just for keeps.
I'll go ahead and show my Garibaldi.
Mm-hmm.
I got 32 count Belfast in Daffodil, and I just got a small cut. And it's kind of a buttery yellow.
Daisy kind of.
It is just so pretty, and the modeling on here, you're kind of seeing it a bit.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. I love it. Our friend Cassandra ordered a couple of pieces.
She ordered an Ada and a linen. The Ada was the Wedgwood blue, and I think that was her favorite. It is beautiful modeling. So I think I would definitely order from Garibaldi's again.
Yeah, me too.
Just keep in mind that you'll have to zigzag around, to kind of help prevent the edges from fraying, which to me is not that big of an issue. I have a sewing machine, so it's not too bad. What you reading?
I've just heard care instructions.
Oh yeah, they have little cards with the care instructions for this stuff.
I didn't notice it was. It flipped over and I was like, oh, there's words.
There's words on it.
There's words on the back.
So yeah, I would, and Garibaldi's told us it's a 2 to 3 week turnaround before shipping. They were shipped out right around 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So that wasn't too bad. It was within their time frame, and they shipped quickly, and when they said they would.
Yep.
Which is important to me.
Very important to us.
Yeah. They gave me the tracking number, but then it said, it's actually going to be dropped off on such and such a date, and it was scanned and everything. So
imagine
there's that. So I've got, let me see. This is the last color and cotton that we
I got the exact same one.
Exact same one. It's kind of like very day glow there on the camera, but this is Lemonade in Belfast 32 count linen. Beautiful color, but it's again last one, so I'll figure out something to do with it. And then
what else you got?
Next, and where is that? Because I got Victoria Motto threads. I just do the regular 6 skeins
Yeah, just the regular limited.
Yeah, not the primitives. So Hanan will show them off here.
Okay. My order has not come in. She had some life events. She kept us posted, so it's all good. I'm seeing these for the first time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And mine, like I said, mine haven't come. And I did get, I'm getting limited and primitive, so I'm so excited. That's gorgeous. Easter special.
It's very purpley.
Is just so pretty purple. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's, oh my goodness, garden rose. It's got like a deep red. Look at that. You can kind of see that variation in there. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Oh my god. Sweet orange.
That's pretty.
It's a
little darker in person. It's coming up a little yellowed on the screen.
Gold dust yarrow.
Again, it's a little darker, but it's beautiful golden.
It's kind of like a beautiful straw color. Yeah. So pretty. Best prim.
Yeah, I think this is one a lot of people liked.
Best prim purple. Oh my goodness. That is just
that's coming kind of true to color.
That is so pretty. And then pretty pink petals. Oh, is that pretty pink too? These are gorgeous.
Yeah. Well worth
absolutely
worth the money. And then I asked Nancy to because I saw she had the autumn collection on her eBay page. And so I asked if she could send it with the rest of my order, which she was nice enough to do. I think going forward, she's not going to be able to just because of the how popular she's gotten, but that's perfectly okay. I can buy it separately. So this is a box. This is a collection of 12.
She got nothing.
I got something. I will fight you.
Oh my goodness. This is the fall colors, right?
Yes. There's 12 of them, and I want you, I'm going to show off 2. Go ahead and show off which one you grabbed.
Okay. This is Burning Bush DMC conversion 815.
Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful.
Okay. And then the one I have here is called Eastern Red Maple. It's also a DMC conversion of 815, but if you compare them side by side, they're really different.
Very different. Look at that. That is like more tawny.
Yeah.
And this high chase.
So I mean, you just get so much color variation.
Well, Glory of Autumn is also 815.
Yeah, but if you hold them all up, they're subtly different.
That's Glory of Autumn.
So I mean, yeah, it's you can't compare these to 815. I think because there's just so much depth of color.
Oh. Frost and Cider.
Look at that deep red there.
That is so gorgeous. It's like a mahogany. That's gorgeous.
Almost, yeah. I think I'm going to use one of these for, you know, that Prairie Schooler Knitting Santa. I'm going to use
one of those reds? Oh, yeah. Crimson Fire.
816.
It's much better than that crappy bonfire tea.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to burn that.
Autumn Green.
And that was the only green in this collection. This collection is heavy on the
and that's pretty true to color. That's
gorgeous.
That's
beautiful.
Oh, so pretty. Appalachia Trail. Let's see that.
That's pretty. It's coming up a little bright.
A little brighter.
But it's actually a deeper yellow, deeper golden color.
Autumn in Vermont. Yes, please.
Yeah, this is showing up as like a true golden leaf color.
So pretty. There's like 4 more, folks. Autumn's Gift. Oh God, these are so gorgeous. I can even buy this set myself.
This is an awesome set.
Yeah, but I think Mama's gonna have to buy these. Glorious. Now that I've seen them in person, Glorious Sugar Maple.
Look at that orange. It's a very pumpkin-y orange in person.
Yes, it's looking like there's more yellow in it, but there's not. Yeah. It's beautiful. This one is Autumn Pumpkin Patch.
Which to me, I think this one's more pumpkin-y, but that's still pretty.
That is pretty.
Yeah.
And it's reading more yellow than it is.
But it's orangish. It's a light orange.
And then Corn Shocks. Corn Shocks, yes.
And this is like, think dried dry grass.
Corn husk, dried corn husk, even. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, beautiful. Bootimus.
Yeah, she has a lot of the collection. I think these are limited. She just has a few available on eBay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go grab one of those.
I want the Sleepy Hollow collection because I think I saw Dark Side Stitcher. She got that one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she got a lot of them. Okay, she didn't just get that one. But yeah, Sleepy Hollow collection I think might be my next to collect there. But yeah, I can't wait to stitch with some of these, but I mean, I just love the colors.
Our next floss tube, I'll show you the prints.
Yeah.
Because you've already seen these.
Yeah, you've already seen mine, so.
You've already seen the limited, so I'll show you my prims when they come in. What else you got?
Okay, in my bag o' tricks here. So, I wasn't going to really, I was going to taper off on collecting some of the patterns and kits and stuff. But Hobby Lobby had to straight up go and
damn Hobby Lobby
clearance out a bunch of their cross-stitch stuff. So my coworker Cassandra and I hit them up because they're like right down the street from our work, just to see. And you know, I was expecting to find a lot of, as Sherry says, teddy bears with bows and geese and just dowdy crap. But I actually found some good ones. This one is actually, it's more embroidery and stuff, but it has sheeps.
Oh, that is cute.
Sheeps and little felts.
I like that.
Little artiste kit.
That's a very cute kit.
Mm-hmm.
Sad, I didn't see that. Are they like not going to carry kits anymore?
I
know Joann's doesn't anymore. Barely.
Yeah, and the ones they carry suck. But
it's the bears with bows and sheep.
Yeah, I think with Hobby Lobby, I think they might be switching to new ones or a different brand, or these are just really old and never really moved. This one I had to get because my husband likes lighthouses and boats and stuff. And I like the fact that this one actually comes with a fancy mat. Turn it around and you can see the.
Oh.
And I think it was only $3.50.
Yeah, $3.50.
So I'm like, for a cute, little lighthouse stitch with a mat, and it's ready for me to frame. Awesome.
Why not?
Right. And then this one, I went ahead and got it. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's a pledge one. So this might end up being
$7.50.
Yeah, these were pretty cheap for especially a whole kit. So this might be a future giveaway or something. I'm thinking about it.
A good giveaway.
Yeah, we can save it for a giveaway. And then this one, it's a big stitch. Even though when I first looked at it, I thought it was more needlepoint, but they say it's cross stitch. But really, it could be. But yeah, this is because to me it's more. The canvas is more open like needlepoint is, but I just love the colors of that flower.
See the canvas there on the side?
Yeah.
That's it. Right there.
So yeah, they're using like a big needlepoint type canvas.
Yarn type.
Yeah, because it's going to be supposed to be like a pillow, but I just loved those colors. And in fact, I've seen this kit several times at Hobby Lobby and never got it, but for $7.50,
$30, I wouldn't get it either, but for $7.50.
So for $7.50, I'll pick it up. I'll take that home. I'm good there. So I also found, because again, my husband likes lighthouses and ships, I found this cute little ship in a bottle, $1.
For $1.
For $1. I can't really pass that up.
No. Who could?
Let's see, 50 cents for a little cup of tea, and that's going to go perfect with my coffee and tea stuff for my kitchen.
And you have a couple of these little ones in there now, so.
Yeah, exactly. And this is one of those little wooden frames and stuff.
Those are cute.
It's like for, I think, $1.50 on clearance. I'll use it.
And then there's, you can
it's got like
finish it different ways.
Yeah. It's like 3 different ways I can finish it. And then another, this is 75 cents. That's a little Ohio Star.
Oh, that is cute.
Quilt thing. So that's
quilting.
Again, another little kit. That's just freaking awesome. And then I found this. I don't still have the package for it. This is a little chart keeper.
It's very much like the Knit Picks one.
Yes. So let me whip it out here. It's got kind of an adjustable little strap back here, but you can set it up on your table, and these are magnets where you can line it up on your chart.
Where you are. And it kind of helps keep it for you. Now, I have one of these for knitting. It's pretty much the exact same premises.
But for the knitting one, I want to say it was like, I paid full price. I got it for $15. This one's on clearance for $2.50.
Did they have any more?
Yes, they had some more, at least at the Hobby Lobby I went to.
Which one was that?
Midway Park.
Okay.
Or Midway Plano Parkway. So
they're closed tomorrow.
Yeah, they're closed tomorrow. But yeah, $2.50. And so now I have one for knitting and for cross stitch.
Okay.
Totes worth it.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what else I have. Okay, this was not an item on clearance, but I saw this and I'm like, I've got a 40% coupon, might as well pick this up. This is 32 count Belfast linen. You see it's their brand, their Artiste brand, but look down here too. That says, this is a Zweigart linen.
And we know Zweigart's good.
Yeah, Zweigart's a big, name brand, 100% linen. This is an 32 count, 18 by 27. Normal price, they're charging $15, so I got this for like $8 something after the coupon. And it doesn't really feel too bad.
No, it's not too scritchy.
Yeah, it feels pretty smooth, like Zweigart linen should.
Yeah.
So this, I was just
it's kind of a natural,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had some, I think they had some white too, if you want white, but I'm like, heck yeah, a big piece of linen for $8. I'm gonna do that.
Why not?
Because fabric can get expensive.
And Zweigart.
Zweigart
knows Zweigart does good stuff, so.
Yeah. So.
I mean, a lot of the dyers dye on Zweigart. So.
Right. It's pretty much what like almost all of the independent dyers use.
What size is that?
18 by 27. So that's a fat quarter.
That is a fat quarter.
So. And then my two last things on my haul.
I don't want that coffee fabric.
Yeah, so my coworker Cassandra, she got into cross stitch a few months ago. Now she's getting into sewing.
We're bad.
And so we're bad. We're bad influence. Horrible people. But so we went to Joann's and I was just giving her advice on what things to pick up to start out with. And of course we had to go look at fabric because you can't sew very well without any fabric. And I found this. I had to get it. This coffee fabric. Isn't that great?
There's the mocha pot.
Mocha pot, little beans, everything.
Oh,
so, I don't know what this is going to be, but it will definitely be something. Then get your own.
Is it Joann's?
Yeah, it's Joann's. I got this one at the Frisco Joann's.
I think I'll see if the mothership got it.
Yeah.
Well, the mothership is... They better put it back together because they had all torn apart the other day. It's like,
yeah.
Dude, oh, that's cute.
And this is Cassandra got me a yard of fabric for helping her out, and it's milk and cookies.
Isn't that cute?
Happy milk and happy cookies.
That's so cute.
So, project bags or grind guards or something. They'll be made into something. It'll wait around for a bit until it tells me what it wants to be, and I will listen.
Cassandra, that is cute. You did good.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. Not quite a haul, but our friend Maggie Craft in Korea.
Oh, I'll show mine too.
She started doing the cross stitch ATCs. I've never gotten into them just because I'm pretty limited on time as it is, and I don't want to try and commit to something, be late sending it out and everything like that.
Oh, yeah, you got the stickers. You can show them. I left my stickers in there. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot we got stickers.
So Maggie made an ATC for us as well, and this is my initial with my name in Hangul, Ani.
And mine is in H for Hanan. In Hangul.
Yes.
And she made 3 of these. She made one for her cross stitch ATC, hashtag cross stitch ATC on Instagram. Alphabet Soup March 2018. And then she also made Annie and I one, and she designed these herself.
It's pretty cute.
So, I think it's adorable. And she sent us a sheet of stickers.
I don't know if they're quite stickers or just like little pop-outs. But either way, these are
pop-outs. What do you mean pop-outs?
Like they just pop out. They're not sticky. They might be sticky. I don't know. I haven't peeled one to try it out.
Oh, okay. I thought they were stickers.
But yeah. But no, these are traditional Korean costumes.
Yeah, you can see the norige, which is what she is stitching. And the ladies in the... Is that a hanbok?
Hanbok. Yeah, it's just different variety of hanbok for the ladies.
What the heck is it doing on her head?
I'm trying to remember what the guys are called. It might be Hanbok as well, but
it was
just
Hanbok as well.
male Hanbok. I don't remember.
But we got mail from Korea. It was so cool.
Yay! So
thank you, Maggie.
thank you, Maggie. So that is all my haul.
Craft in Korea.
Check her out.
Check her out. Oh, here. You want to take your haul?
All of my hauls.
Okay, so I have haul.
She has haul too.
I do. It's down here. So I don't think I have as much as Annie because I really didn't find anything at
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby that I wanted. I did get some of the spring-loaded hoops. That's what they're called. Okay, but let's start with I got 2 Alphabet Soup cross-stitch ATCs from Mimi Louise, $41.95 on Instagram. She did a T for Tina, and she made this one first, and she said it was wonky, so she made another one. So I got 2. Thank you, Mimi Louise. And then I went to my L&S in Arlington.
The Stitch Niche.
The Stitch Niche. Oh, you know what? I lied when I said all my whips were done. It's okay.
You have another whip?
I do. It's okay. I can show it. It's not a big deal. Because I went to my L&S. Here's one of the spring-loaded things I got.
The tension hoops, I've decided I kind of like those.
Tension.
For small pieces.
And because I found out that I like hoops, and I can't put it back in. Better for linen than the Q-snap, so it's neither here nor there. But anyway, I got a piece of PTP Heroic. It's red, white, and blue in case you don't know. Or red and blue and prim.
Yeah.
It's not really white. Thank you. So I got this piece. It's 32 count PTP. And I got a piece. You guys knew I was going to start the ink circles.
Reflections of Sheboygan or wherever this is.
No, this is not the Reflections. This is Northwoods. Where the guy is shooting the deer in the butt.
There you go.
That one?
Butt shooter.
The butt shooter. And I went, and it's stitched on, this looks like a cream, but the called for fabric is Confederate gray. And they had that at Stitch Niche, but I pulled it out and I didn't like it. So I got, where's the paper? It's a 36 count, which is a really high count for me. But I got it. I got this. Edinburgh. I have the maker. I guess it's like
PTP.
It's PTP Edinburgh, and the color is Legacy. So I'm guessing Edinburgh is
Edinburgh's the count, is what that is. Remember, Cashel's 28, Belfast is 32,
so
Edinburgh is 36, Newcastle is 40.
Awesome. Okay, and the color is Legacy, and this is for my Northwoods.
Sorry, I'm trying to pack all my loot up here.
And look at those Tina towel stitches.
That itty bitty.
But it's got, I don't know if you can tell.
It's kind of
yes, it's green
mossy.
And mossy, like it's like the woods. So that's why I got this piece.
Yeah,
and I did get the Classic Colorworks
green.
Well, actually, I did not get the green that it was called for. I ended up getting Classic. This is not a called for color, so I'm not using the called for linen, the called for fabric, or the called for color. This is balsam fir that I'm using for the green, and I did get the orange. Look at this orange. This is like
that looks like a hunter's cap orange.
Oh my goodness, it is. Okay, come on.
It's kind of like right there.
It's like
shimmy out, shimmy out.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Okay.
Do me now.
All right.
Up and take a puff.
This is called Blaze. It's a Weeks dye work. So the called for was a Weeks green. I can't remember. It's called Caper, I think it was. And this Blaze. Well, they had Blaze. They didn't have Caper. And so I just kind of floss, whatever, on this fabric. And this looks really good with it, with this green, with this orange.
Nice.
It's going to be awesome.
Gorgeous.
This pattern, perfect. So
yeah.
that is, so haul plus
a whip.
Plus a whip that I forgot I had.
A whip.
Okay, and so while I was there, things stuff. All right, so back in the day, when my husband and I were, you know, in love and everything.
Ew.
There was a song, can't remember, John Legend. And
all of me loves all of you.
And she had this kit from Heart and Hands, and I had to get it because he sang this song to me. He can't sing, but it was sweet. It was sweet.
It almost warms my cold black heart if I had one.
And it came with the linen and the little buttons that go on there, the little rose buttons. So
that is really cute.
Had to have that. And then I bought my own copy because I didn't want to have to borrow Annie's. Of Where There Are Bees.
There is honey.
There's honeys. And
not honeybush tea, though.
Not honeybush tea, that's gross.
Trash, that's gross.
Book 193, Prairie Schooler, To Go Pawn. Wait for it. Stitchery Express, Berkshire Hive.
Berkshire Hive.
32 count.
Linen.
Isn't that pretty?
Honeycomb beehive.
Honeycomb beehive. So that's going on there eventually. When it grows up.
When it grows up. When she gets there.
When it gets there. Another piece of fabric that I bought from Stitchery Express. I like how they packaged it this time. It's been this long, skinny. Because I bought 2 pieces. Victorian Roses. Again, it's a 32 count. Is
that linen or Lugana?
It's linen. No, this is Lugana. I think this is no.
What's it say?
It doesn't. It just says Victorian Roses. Let me look. I see no slubs, so I'm thinking this is.
It might be even weave.
Might be even weave. Anyway, but it's roses. I don't know if it's. Is it showing? Is it reading?
Yeah, I can kind of tell. Move it a little closer. Yeah, that might. I can. Okay. Yeah, I can. It's very faint.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you can see it.
It's a very, very faint rose. I don't know what I'm going to put on this, but I had to have it.
I think some sort of tea time type thing.
Yeah, maybe.
That might be cute.
So, had to have that. When I saw it, I was like, oh, man. That is too cute. And when I saw it, I love the way it is, but when the picture that they took and posted on Stitchery Express, it was more blue. I like this better.
Yeah.
And then another thing that I have canceled is, what is this?
Crazy Annie's.
Crazy Annie's Fabric of the Month Club. I got, this is my April
shipment.
No, my March shipment. I will be getting my April shipment, and then that's it. No more. I got Legacy, 28 count Lugana, and Arctic, 28 count Lugana. So, it's a nice gray and a nice neutral. And these are 18 by 27. So
fat quarters.
Fat quarters, big things. Big ones. Or bigger ones. Alright. Now patterns.
Yep.
I got 2 from... Oh. I'll tell you about this in a second.
Okay.
Alright. So I got 2 things from Bendy Stitchy's D-Stash on Instagram. I got the Enchanted Layer. This dragon just reminded me of the calligraphy that I have been doing, and I can totally see this in like a single color. I don't particularly like the border, but I just love the dragon. It looks like a sailboat. Doesn't it?
It kind of does.
And it also looks like my calligraphy.
Yeah.
So I'm totally excited about doing this, and I think this will be getting done soon.
There you go.
And then I got Quaker Pocket Needles. And you had to point that out for me.
Yeah.
I love Quakers. I love Quaker patterns, motifs. This is a Petite Houssouffle. Thought that was beautiful, and this was going on her D-stash, so...
Move a little closer, I don't think they
So
can.
I bought it. Look at those motifs, aren't they beautiful? And they're very fall-like, so...
Of course.
I was like, oh,
Do
fall!
those in some of the Victorian motto.
And then, yeah. Then Michelle is helping Mr. X-Stitch because he is doing a huge art installation for Christmas, and he needs stitchers to stitch some baubles. And we have 4 different patterns to choose from. These are free, so I don't feel any shame about showing them. I don't feel any shame about showing anything, but anyway, these are the baubles that he is giving to everyone. You can choose any colors you want. He requests that they are done on 14 count in whatever colors you like. And Michelle has volunteered, if you stitch them, you can send them to her. And she's going to send them to England to Jamie Chalmers. So she sent me one and one for Annie.
Oh, awesome.
So we can do some Christmas baubles.
Bubbles.
And be part of a huge art installation.
Woohoo.
We can say, woohoo, we're artists.
We're artists.
Okay, another thing that I bought because I'm doing the Reflections of Cairo, which I have down here. Let me pull it out so y'all remember which fabric I got.
It's by the inks. It's by Ink Circles.
It's by Ink Circles. Yeah. Reflections of Cairo. I still love that she gave us bags.
That was really sweet.
Reflections of Cairo. And I got this beautiful 30 count banana popsicle.
Yeah.
It's very golden. It's not
It's
reading.
more saffron-y.
Yeah, it's reading much lighter than it is. And I had found threads, but she didn't have enough. Threadworks. Color 01042. And let me tell you, I got this from 123 Stitch. And on their website, the numbers were wrong. And they messaged me and they say, did you want this one, which is called Desert something or another, Desert Sands, or this other one that was something greens? I have no idea. And I was like, no, I want the desert one. Because they're very spicy looking. That on there for Reflections of Cairo. Yeah. Yes. And if this were reading correctly, that golden saffron. Yeah. It does a little bit back here. Read a little more golden.
It's amazing.
It's, yeah.
It's amazing.
So excited. So, that's all kitted up, and I'll start it someday. Yep. But I wanted to get the threads before they were gone. Yeah. So, or discontinued or something stupid like that. No. Now Nashville. Okay, so Crazy Annie. Be crazy. And overextends herself. And the woman, I think, is still overextending herself. But that's just my opinion, and maybe y'all think she's wonderful, and at least she communicates, is all I can say. Yeah, yeah. So, these are my market purchases. There were a few others, but I had to let them go because they were back ordered and I just wanted my stuff. Yeah. And I will get them from the people that sell them anyway. So I got, I know you guys have seen this, the Milk and Cream Company, which I'm going to be selling with Mrs. Vindesal. I got Bovinia. I love her. She's looking. Look at those giant flowers. Look at those giant flowers and that cute polka dot cow. She's a moo cow. And I got the Forest of Sumatra.
Look at that. It's amazing.
Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to have to get this one up too.
It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Ink Circles is just amazing.
I know. I'm totally in love with Ink Circles. It's like, who's your favorite designer?
Because you know what? I don't see any teddy bears or bows or geese.
Sure. But this next one has a giraffe.
Oh, nice. Let me see.
They're supposed to be giraffe.
Giraffes.
So cute. All the butterflies and the bugs. Look at the owls with the funky eyes. I love it.
Might want to show flosstube.
Yeah, I should. So, this is a Hands Across the Sea sampler, and this is the Amy Con 1831. I know you guys have seen it.
But you haven't seen our copy.
Yes, and I fell in love with the colors. I fell in love with just the whimsy of this. I don't know how old this little girl was who stitched this, but probably not very old.
Probably like 3 months or something.
Yeah, she was...
People were wizards back then.
There are giraffes, there are dogs, there are bugs and bees, and it is just adorable. There are owls with pink eyes. It's just too cute.
Yeah.
And I just love this. And maybe someday if Sahara has a little girl, this will be stitched for her room. Because this is too freaking cute. And instead of this, I'll put her name and the date of her birth.
Very cool.
I think that would be a great birth sampler for a little girl.
That's
it's just
cute.
so cute.
Yeah.
And not your typical birth sampler.
Babies.
And because I ordered from Crazy Annie, she sent me a packet. This is a whole packet of Nashville Freebies that were only available
At Nashville.
at Nashville. You want to see them? I'll show them. I don't care.
They're freebies.
They're freebies. Farm Fresh by Hands On Design. Here Comes Santa Claus. And if you guys can read that, I can barely read it without. Queenstown Sampler Designs.
It just says better.
Better. And the other one says nice. So better be nice. Get it? Better.
Nice or.
Nice.
It has an or. Is it? Yeah. Nice or. Nice or better?
Nice or better,
Oh,
perhaps.
that's weird. I don't know.
I don't get it either.
But okay.
Be nice or leave. Leaf.
Be nice
Or leave.
Be nice or leaves. That's what it is.
Where are the leaves?
These little things here.
Okay, that's weird. Okay, sorry, Queenstown Sampler Designs.
It took us a moment.
Easter. That is, Romina.
Romy's Creations.
Romy's Creations, yeah.
Romy's Creations.
I see.
I heart see.
I don't know if you can, I mean, I can't even, that's hard to read. Look at that.
Yeah.
There's a birdhouse and a bunny.
Bunny.
It has no name. It's by
Something
yeah.
French.
Detroit. This is a stitch along. This is just part 1. You can get the other parts if you have the website, which I do. So it's called Thistles. I want to, excuse me. I want to see what the other ones, excuse me, turn out to be before I decide to download all of it. Sarah Jane's ABCs.
She got to eat. And she gave it.
Probably. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Melanie Didona.
Melanie Didona, which her patterns are really cute, but they're really expensive. Stitch Knitch had a few of them. And Halloween, there's cat jumping over a
Pumpkin.
So those were the freebies from Nashville Market. And if I wasn't supposed to show them, sorry, I don't care.
Do you have the mouse?
I do.
Sorry. Gonna take a moment here.
Are we taking a moment?
Yes, we're gonna take a moment.
Okay, guys, sorry.
Sorry, we had to take a moment. I put up my hair. So, alright, so that's finally the end of all of our loot.
That's it for
our
the loops.
haul. So
Pirate booty.
Pirate booty. So what are our plans? We should talk about plans.
Plans is to work on my MFE style, get it caught up, work some more on the Plague Doctor, put a couple more rows in Mina, because I did restart.
She did actually do a couple rows of Mina.
Rows of lace. Proud of me. And I guess that's it for me. I'm all kitted up for Misfit Mania, so I'm ready to go whenever May 1st rolls around.
Yep, I just need to get kitted up. I mean, I'm just going to do the MFE thing, so just gather all the floss. So I bought that a while back, and I'll get started on that. I'm going to try and finish my Rocky Pixel People, because it works up pretty fast, and I'm having fun with it. So.
And she got some sparkly gold to do.
You gotta do Rocky's Banana Hammock and Columbia's Jacket in the DMC Light Effects Gold. So those are gonna be fun.
Cannot wait to see that. That'll be
hilarious.
So much fun.
Yes.
So again, please follow us on Instagram at Stitchin, no G, Stitchin.misfits. And join our RALSALs and read-alongs, stitch-alongs, hashtag RALSAL, all one, hashtag Texas Stitchers. Join us on Texas Stitchers on Facebook if you are a Texan, or if you love a Texan, or you just love Texas in your heart.
You're trying to get back here.
You're trying to get back down south as fast as you can.
Yep.
Cross that Red River. So, what's next? Giveaway.
Yes, we have some giveaways from our last one. So, who do we have?
Kay's Cross Stitch, you are going to get your pansies. The seed packets. Crafty Angie, you're going to get the cross. NH Shelley, you're going to get the daffodils. Barbara, you are going to get Easter chicks, and we're going to go ahead and give you cottontails because you asked for it too.
Yep. And we just drew a name on, because 2 people asked for cottontails and cross, so we just drew a name and picked. So
yeah. And Tina Deloche, you're getting the Easter eggs.
So she's gonna respond to people's comments.
Yes,
and just let you know that you've won.
You can private message us on Instagram at StitchinMisfits. Send us your mailing address. I hope everybody here is over 18. If you're not,
we didn't check.
We didn't check.
Yeah,
we'll be honest, we didn't check. I think that's about it.
Is that it? Nothing else?
I do have more giveaways if you want to do those.
We can save them for next time.
Okay. We'll do another giveaway next time.
Yes.
So, Kay, Crafty Angie, I know I have your address. So, Kay's Cross Stitch, I need yours. NH Shelley, I need yours. Barbara. Did Barbara have a last name?
Yes, I just don't remember. Sorry, Barbara.
It's okay. Barbara, if you follow us on flosstube, I will message on your message, or reply on your message and say, hey, you won. Reach out. And Tina, please, I need your mailing address so that I can get these out to you.
Woohoo!
Woo! That is it for tonight.
Well, no, we have any shout-outs?
Oh, shout-outs.
We have our normal ones.
Crafty Angie.
Miss Sherry with her man. Yeah, they're twinsies.
We're twinsies.
Yeah. Angie posted a video where she's wearing her mask shirt, and I'm like, I seriously just bought Hanan one of those like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, she did.
I was like, what?
I was like, ooh, Crafty Angie has one too.
So, I'll be honest, I haven't had much time to watch a lot of people recently other than my normals, Stitching with the Dachshund, Miss Sherry, and her daughter. Their last one was hilarious.
It was so funny.
Yes.
She hasn't done one recently either because she's been doing life.
Yeah, that's what happens. Sometimes we do life. But, yeah, Crafty Angie, Maggie just posted after a month Craft in Korea, so.
Yes, she has a brand new one out. I haven't watched it yet. I'm sorry, Maggie.
She's bad.
I am.
Mom's bad. So
this video will probably go up sometime late tomorrow. Because
it's late here right now.
It's late here right now, and I have a date with my husband tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do a thing.
Yep.
And so I will be getting up in the morning and heading out.
Pretty early. Or not that too
Not
early.
that early, but what time is it now? It's already almost
It's
midnight.
almost midnight.
So it's almost midnight, so God knows.
Yeah.
And so it'll be late tomorrow before this video. Well, you guys will know when it's up because you'll see it or whatever.
Oh, we should also mention about StitchCon.
Oh, StitchCon, we're not going.
Yeah, we had to cancel because I only get so much vacation time during the year, and I have all sorts of things I want to do and want to travel and everything like that, and unfortunately it was not going to work out.
Mm-mm.
So
we both decided to let it slide.
Yeah.
We were excited about it at first, and then just the more we got to thinking about it, it just wasn't going to fit our schedules. So
yeah. So we won't be going, and we wish everyone else
the fun.
Have a great time up there.
And the 2 people who got our spots.
Awesome. We hope you have fun.
Have a blast and enjoy it.
That's really all there is to say about that, but we just wanted to let people know why they may have seen us on the list before and then not anymore. So that's why.
That would be why.
Yeah.
We are no longer there.
Yeah. That's okay, but that's okay. We're gonna plan some stuff with the Texas Stitchers.
Yes,
See
Texas
if we
Stitchers.
can do more meetups that are more local to us and that require less of a travel commitment and time off on our part. So that'll be easier for us to manage.
And then maybe work on a retreat for later in the fall.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
Yep. And my husband's walking in the door, so bye, flosstube.
Bye, flosstube. We would toast with tea, but
you guys
it's
know
going to
how
be
that
water
goes.
bottles today. So y'all have fun.